Welcome to September, the 9th month. The principle of the 9th step is justice. We have come a long way since January, and we've been doing our best to practice these principles in all our affairs. We are on a healthy journey of proactive discovery, where we don't regret the past because we take responsibility for what we did when we hurt others, and pray to not do them again moving forward. We bring balance and healing to the relationships that were harmed by our past behavior. Life's adventure can now open up new, formerly unimaginable possibilities. We're going to start with the Serenity Prayer, and then we'll go into the daily reflections. If you or someone you know are questioning yourselves about whether or not you're an alcoholic or whether they are an alcoholic or drug addict, reach out. We can help you. You don't have to do it alone. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Grant me patience with the struggles that take time, and appreciation for all that I have, tolerance of those with different struggles, and the strength to get up and try again, one day at a time. September 21st, the last promise. We will suddenly realize that God is doing for us what we could not do for ourselves. Alcoholics Anonymous, page 84. The last promise in the Big Book came true for me on the very first day of sobriety. God kept me sober that day, and on every other day I allowed Him to operate in my life. He gives me the strength, courage, and guidance to meet my responsibilities in life, so that I am then able to reach out and help others stay sober and grow. He manifests within me, making me a channel of His word, thought, and deed. He works with my inner self, while I produce in the outer world, for He will not do for me what I can do for myself. I must be willing to do His work, so that He can function through me successfully. What is known as the promises in Alcoholics Anonymous refers to the 9th step promises, which we will start to experience before we reach the halfway point of completing our amends. Skipping the prior steps and going straight to making amends only leads to misunderstanding and additional chaos. The AA program serves as a blueprint for living, a guide for life that shifts our focus from being at the center of the universe. It awakens us to the reality that a higher power exists and desires the best for us. The concept is truly that uncomplicated. As alcoholics, we are in a state of insanity and cannot recognize the great reality until we honestly confront the first step and acknowledge the undeniable truths of life, our powerlessness on our own. God provides, and our role is to take action, aligning our will with His will, performing the necessary work, given our limitations as imperfect human beings. For those who earnestly seek, God does not impose harsh conditions. To us, the realm of spirit is expansive, accommodating, and all-encompassing, never exclusive, or unwelcoming to those who genuinely seek it. It remains open in our belief to all individuals. Discovering sobriety and a higher power is a blessing. They were present all along, right before our eyes. The only requirement was for us to remove the blinders of selfishness. Gradually learning how to maintain sobriety and adapt our lives accordingly, we enthusiastically engage in service both within the recovery community and in our everyday lives. We find contentment in serving as positive examples of transformation, transitioning from deeply troubled alcoholics to humble individuals who willingly share the message of recovery with those in need and wanting it. Whether those seeking help are willing to put in the modest effort required to achieve sobriety is not within our control, just as those who extended the message to us weren't responsible for ensuring our sobriety. We find fulfillment in simply making the effort. If we are painstaking about this phase of our development, we will be amazed before we are halfway through. We are going to know a new freedom and a new happiness. We will not regret the past, nor wish to shut the door on it. We will comprehend the word serenity, and we will know peace. No matter how far down the scale we have gone, we will see how our experience can benefit others. That feeling of uselessness and self-pity will disappear. We will lose interest in selfish things and gain interest in our fellows. Self-seeking will slip away. Our whole attitude and outlook upon life will change. Fear of people and of economic insecurity will leave us. We will intuitively know how to handle situations which used to baffle us. There are promises in every step of the AA program, and there are also death warnings, guarantees of what will happen if us real alcoholics fail to enlarge our spiritual lives. September 21st, the last promise. We will suddenly realize that God is doing for us what we could not do for ourselves. Alcoholics Anonymous, page 84. The last promise in the big book came true for me on the very first day of sobriety. God kept me sober that day, and on every other day I allowed Him to operate in my life. He gives me the strength, courage, and guidance to meet my responsibilities in life, so that I am then able to reach out and help others stay sober and grow. He manifests within me, making me a channel of His word, thought, and deed. He works with my inner self, while I produce in the outer world, for He will not do for me what I can do for myself. I must be willing to do His work, so that He can function through me successfully. Please subscribe for more videos. Thank you for watching.